Welcome back to the Iron King Inc. YouTube channel. Today, we're gonna find out what exactly failed on our 3412 DI engine out of the 773B water truck. So sit back, relax, grab a cold drink, and enjoy the show. If you are just tuning in, this is the 3412 out of my 773B water truck. Now, I did a video probably a couple weeks ago now that shows the catastrophic engine failure of this engine, where we had a lifter that was stuck inside the bore and it is still in there. We cannot get it out. And we also found out that you cannot pull this cam while it is inside of the truck. You have to pull it out, especially because it's a water truck and the bed doesn't go up. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna pull that cam out, we're gonna pull that retainer plate off the back, find out how bad this engine really went south. So without further ado, let's go ahead, pull these drain bolts off right here. And we're gonna pull this bottom feed right here. And that should give us access to the retainer plate on the back of the cam and allow us to pull it out of the front of the engine. There she goes. Is there a retainer bolt? Look at that, there it is.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there she is.
There's your retainer bolt. So there's gonna be 4 in total, and we're going to have to rotate the engine and take all 4 bolts out of that thing in order to pull the camshaft out of this engine. So we've got 2 bolts installed right here. These are actually out of the front pulley of the ancillaries on the front of this engine. We're gonna use this as a way to pry it over so we can rotate this engine, and then we can get to the bolts on the back of it. One by one, there's 4 in there that we're gonna have to pull out, and that should release the camshaft from the back of the engine and allow us to pull it right out of the front. So here's your camshaft right here, here's your cam gear. That's as far as we can get because of the retainer. And someone requested earlier in a couple videos that I do a weather report. So weather right now, it is, I don't know, Luke-ish warm. It's probably 50 degrees out. The wind is picking up, but it is still a beautiful day in Crescent Valley, Nevada. There's Mount Tanabo way out there. The tallest peak you can see is Mount Tanabo. We're right, I want to say we're right after shift change at the mine, so we're gonna have a lot of traffic driving up and down the road when all these people go in and all of the people off of shift leave site. All right, so what are your thoughts? What do you think is gonna happen?
With the cam?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we got a flat load.
You got a flat load?
Yeah.
Or do you think the lifter exploded and the cam is fine? And if we could have gotten the lifter out, we could have saved the engine.
I don't know. I think it's debatable, but I think there's no saving that motor unless it is fully rebuilt.
Yeah, I think so
What
too.
we found in it? I don't know.
So our main problem is if we would have even been able to remove, let's say the cam is good, we could have pulled that lifter out. The problem is that lifter is so seized in the block, and I'll give you guys a closer look at that later in the video. I'm worried that the actual bore for that lifter would have gotten scratched or ruined, and the lifter would not have been able to go up and down in that machine surface efficiently, and it would have wore out prematurely. So I think either way would have been pulling a motor.
Yeah, I think either way. I mean,
I don't think we had a choice.
we would have pulled it. We would have done all the work, put
Yep.
a cam in, and then it probably would have exploded.
On the mine side.
And then we would have had to have hauled it here,
Yes.
or done it with 2 service trucks.
And then we look really bad in front of our customers. So
Yeah.
I think definitely that brand new engine right there is definitely the ticket either way. But we're gonna give you guys a full in-depth view of what exactly happened to this thing and why we had to pull it out. Pry bar. Ooh, big bar. Nailed it. So it looks like a 6-point bolt. You want to try and remove it from the back?
Is it just one?
Yeah. So that's our goal right here, is we're gonna have these bolts and slowly crank that thing over.
Nope.
What is it? El Jefe Incho? Yep, looks like it to me. Just a regular 6-point bolt. Oh, don't lose the bolt in there. Okay, I'm gonna give it a rotate.
Okay. Did you get 4 in there?
And yep, you let me know when you see a bolt.
All right.
I have to re-grab here. Ready?
Yep. See a bolt? We got a little bit more to go.
Okay. How much more?
Nailed.
Right there? Okay.
There we go, a little bit more.
Okay.
A little bit more.
A little more.
All right.
Yeah. Last bolt.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, theoretically, we should be able to pull this cam out now.
In theory.
Okay. Here we go. Something dropped in the bottom. You know what that was?
Huh.
The gear, the idler gear. It's okay, we gotta rebuild this thing anyway. It is what it is. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at that one. That's not even the failed one. Not good. Want to come over here?
Yeah. I can do that.
Come on, baby. Come on out there. Okay. That one's no good. You're right, cut my hands up. Oh, wow, look at that one.
Yeah.
Destroyed. Okay.
Look at that right there. Rotate it over. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. Look at that strand of metal.
It's probably from the bearing when I pulled it out.
Yeah, there she is.
Is that it? I don't think so. Not yet.
Not yet?
I think we're still going. I don't think we found the flat lifter yet. We're close. Oh, maybe not. Okay. You're right. So, which one would that have been? This one? No? Nope. Still got lobe. Still have lobe. Look at the metal come off. I'm gonna say she probably would have sent if we could have pulled it out, except for
That one right up front.
I'll tell you, let's go bring this in the shop.
Okay.
Take a closer look at it. Yeah, that's no good. Look at that freaking thing. Gnarly dent right there. Junk. Trying to find that one lobe. Just hammered. Here we go. Here she is right here. Check that thing out. Completely screwed. That's from a lifter. The bearing on like the roller lifter from it seizing up, going flat. and just eating itself alive. No good. These ones feel okay. Why don't we get close? Let's get close down on my hands so they can see what we're talking about. Junk lobe right here, finished. That one you can catch your fingernail on it. No good. That one's okay. Let's go to our failed one because these ones over here appear to be okay. So our failed lifter was back here. There she is. Look at the dent. I didn't see that before. That's from it being stuck, that wavy line right there. Done. So either way, let's say we pulled the cam out, we put new lifters in it, somehow the bore was okay on that block. I think the amount of metal that was in this engine, it would not have lasted. We would have sent this truck out, it would have run for a few hundred hours, and it would keep having roller failures or metal contamination, especially when you have oil coolers on your engines. With this type of engine with the oil coolers on it, you're gonna have a severe amount of contamination that gets stuck in the oil cooler and consistently pollutes your system with metal. No matter how many filter changes, no matter how many oil changes you get, this engine was just not gonna make it. It's not up to my standards of what my rental equipment needs to have. So in the background, you can probably see it. We have that brand new Wheeler Cat Reman engine that's gonna go in this water truck. Should be a great engine for this thing. It should be able to put thousands and thousands of hours on this truck without issues. So I'm glad we did pull it out. I'm glad we took a look. Maybe we'll go ahead and check out the oil pan, see if we can stick a magnet in it and see if we can pull out some more chunks of material. But this right here was the main failure. And I think it's kind of funny how, you know, this lifter was stuck in the bore, yet the front lobe on this camshaft was completely screwed. And we wouldn't have even have known. We wouldn't have even have checked it because the lifter looked okay. One of those things to where we found more than what we were bargaining for. Let's go ahead and check out the oil pan and see what we can find. So Robert had a great idea. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take that core engine over there, we're gonna take the 365, lift it up, pull the oil pan off of it, and see what we're really messing with. We'll be able to bolt everything back together. We're actually gonna haul this engine back to the shop in Prineville. We're gonna fully rebuild this engine, but it'd be fun to lift it up with the 365, pull that oil pan off, and see exactly how much work this is gonna be. So we got this thing lifted up with the 365. We're not gonna go way up in the air. I don't want it to be unsafe for us. So we're gonna go ahead, have it nice and low, unzip all the bolts out of this oil pan and see what the heck is in here because we were pulling chunks out of it. Let's pull it off, see what we got. Need 9/16.
Is it a 1/2 inch?
9/16. Chromie, tool abuse.
Wooblay. Oh.
Ow. Oh, sketchy. Here we go. Oh, sorry getting it.
what's gonna be really, really, really fun?
Pull the pan off?
Now.
Oh no! Oh my! How the hell are we gonna do that? All right, here goes our coolers. Okay. You leaking lots of oil?
You know.
Nah, not really. That. Get a bolt. Nope. Got a little bit of silly right here that's holding it. Why would that hold it?
Just hold the pipe in there.
Okay. Still a little bit of Earl in there. I like the black and then the yellow O-ring. Mint. Woo. COVID. You made it lift up?
Yeah. Swing old 3412 out the way. I hear something.
Do you hear something in there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Throw it down in the comments. What the heck are we gonna find on our magnet the second we put the magnet in this oil pan? I don't think it's gonna be very good at all. All right, here we go. What are we gonna find? Oh, well, there's a socket on this. That's not part of it. Oh, I heard something attach.
Ooh.
Oh. So that's a clip for a lifter. Jeez, look at that pile of metal. Big chunk of metal, we'll put them right here. You're gonna zoom in on those, right? Big piece of metal. Let's keep fishing. I feel something right here. Big chunk of something. Just more metal chunks. Oh. Hey! So that is a brass roller for a lifter. In this piece, that guy is supposed to go through this hole right here that's smashed. Let's see if I can get it through there. So that is what holds your lifter together. That's another lifter. Oh, I heard something attached to it. There's some more chunks right there. More chunks of metal. Couple more little chunks. I think our major was it. I'll just dip my finger in here for you guys so you don't have to. What do we, oh, a big chunk of something. Come on, feel it. There, a chunk. That's why it wouldn't attach. It's a piece of brass. Piece of your roller, or your guide right there. just lots of chunks of metal. Well, I'm gonna say that the actual failure here was definitely an overspeed that caused a roller to fail. And if you've seen the other video of where I ended the 773 engine, we showed a lot of chunks of lifters, and these are definitely pieces of those chunks of lifters and pieces of the camshaft in here. That's all that steel that we're finding on the bottom of this oil pan. So main failure was definitely a roller. When one of the rollers failed, that caused the cam to fail, and now we have a ton of contamination of steel and brass and just all kinds of metals in this oil pan. Even if we would have put a cam in here, put all new lifters in it, we would still have all this contamination that I don't think we would have been able to get out. So there you go, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this little video here. As always, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you got any questions or comments or concerns about what I did, throw it down in the comment section. And if you like stuff like this, I post it all the time. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video.